Hi there, beach friends. Okay, I hope you are ready. We are going to spend a lovely couple of hours on gorgeous Fort Myers Beach. Now, this is the first beach that I kind of fell in love with in Florida, and I love this beach because you can say hi to some critters, and it also has fantastic seashells, just as good as Sanibel and some of the other beaches that are really known for seashells. It was a great day for rose petal talons, and as I walk along and pick up seashells, I will be IDing them for you. Now, I did mention the critters. I love, love, love the critters. So we will slow down and say hi to a couple, including this awesome ghost crab that I've never seen before. So if you're ready to do some exploring, let's go to the beach. So here we are at Fort Myers Beach. Fort Myers Beach is one of my favorites. It is the beach that I really kind of fell in love with and convinced my family to move down here to this area. And frankly, super happy we made that decision. So the water is quite clear. So it looks like at least here, so we are all the way on the south end of Fort Myers Beach. And looks like we'll start off with a calico scallop. A lovely calico scallop. No two are the same, so no matter how many you pick up, there's always going to be something different to admire. Here we have a yellow prickly cockle, one of the two prickly cockles we have down here, and a little kitten paw. Looks like it is hinged, and so if I cannot open that up, I leave it at the beach. I just err on the side of caution. If it's alive, it should stay at the beach. So the tide is going out. It is a lovely 80 degrees out, even though it feels like 88. Really, look at the, I mean, it's practically like a lake. So there are the skimmers, one of my favorite beach birds. They're just so funny looking. I love them. So those are skimmers. I'm not going to dilly-dally too much with the birds. We got some seashells to find. So it looks like got ourselves a rose petal talon. Now, these, I always seem to find these when I come to Fort Myers Beach. And on this particular day, I really got an interest in them. So we'll talk about those a little bit later. Here's one of the other prickly cockles. That is a Florida prickly cockle. So a little prickly on the one side, really pretty on the underside. Here is another cockle. This is a giant Atlantic cockle. All right, just a little bit of black beach stuff on it, no problem. So this I also call a beach bowl. I think aptly named. It's so big you can put your goodies in there. All right, so that is an angel wing. Unfortunately, it does have a couple pinholes on it. And because I live here and I collect so many shells, I'm a little bit on the picky side. So probably not going to collect that. I'm going to leave that for somebody else to add to their collection. I bet you we got a critter. Yep. So this is a very slimy and green shark eye. And inside that shark eye, we have a little long-wristed hermit crab. And I can tell because the two arms of the crab are not congruent. One of them is going to be a little bit bigger than the other one. So that's how I know that that is a long-wristed hermit crab. So we'll let it do its hermit crab thing. Another rose petal talon, I betcha. Yeah, there's not too many things that are going to be pink at the beach. That rose petal talon is one of them. And for whatever reason on this day, I decided to pick up every single rose petal talon I saw. So I don't always do that. I'll pick up one or two here and there. So we'll see at the very end of the video how many I actually collected today. Here we have a little Florida horse conch. So that is a little conch. That's one of the two snails that will get well over a foot big. So those can grow quite large. Oh, and this looks good because it's just, there's all sorts of stuff in there. Okay, got ourselves a Florida fighting conch, one of those shells that I kind of have a weakness for. I've got quite a collection of those. This one, no, it's okay. I still definitely like it. I might not be going bananas over it. It's got some nice coloring on it. And that periostracum, not a problem. I know how to deal with you, periostracum, so I am probably going to hold on to that Florida Fighting Conch. Okay, here we have a Dosinia. I believe that would be an elegant Dosinia. And we have another Calico Scallop. So Calico Scallop and an elegant Dosinia. Two more lovely seashells that you can find at the beach. All right, I haven't made it very far. I can tell just by that shot. I'm still hanging out by the bottom of the island. And look, if there's stuff here and I'm having a good time finding things, why move, right? Although, to be fair, sometimes there's certain spots I kind of like to get to if the tide is low. Oh, see, now that's one I would go a little gaga over. I think that one's real pretty. Oh, and a Sunray Venus clamshell. That is another one that is relatively common, but I just like them. So I tend to pick up a lot of those as well. Okay. Another one of those rose petal talons. Now, I did tell you I picked up every one I saw. I'm not going to show you every single one. We'll just find a few. That is a lovely lightning whelk. Terrific little shell. Yep, I'm going to hold on to that. All right, still looking pretty good. Oh, now I see it. Okay, I'm trying to show you. I know it was kind of blending in. Oh, man. So that is a shark eye. Kind of like a Paul Newman shark eye. It's kind of got a blue, that blue center there. It's been hanging out here at the beach for a while. Ah, that must have been gorgeous when it was in better condition, and I'm going to keep it. Don't worry. Even I cannot leave that pretty shell here at the beach. Okay, so there is another one of those little lightning whelks. It's fine. Nice little shell. What do we got? We have, okay, a rather beach-worn Sunray Venus clam. Oh, but not that one. That one's pretty. So we'll hold on to that Sunray Venus clam. Probably check out this Fighting Conch. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Whoop, it's kind of slippery too. Yep, it's worth. I picked it up twice. I'm going to hold on to that Florida Fighting Conch. So I do film my videos relatively recent to when I air them. So I'm only about 2 or 3 weeks behind at any point. So if you're watching my video, you know I was at that beach recently. So here I did post at the beginning of the video. This is about mid-August that I'm here. So you can, if you were planning on coming here mid-August, these are the conditions you might find. Might find a really gorgeous buttercup lucine. And for whatever reason, I kind of like the shells that have a drill hole in it. I don't know why. Just kind of one of those things. So here is a Calico Scallop. Very pretty. And those, you're really, the colors. I mean, you know it's a scallop if it's got the pinks, the purples, the whites, sometimes orange. You know it's a Calico Scallop. Oh, an Atlantic White Semele. I don't know why they call it Atlantic White Semele, but I don't make the names up. I think I would have called that like a strawberry-ish looking something or other, but that was a white Atlantic Semele. This is a purple Tagalus. These are actually rather delicate. I have a harder time keeping these intact. And then that brown stuff on it, that's just its periostracum. And it's just a natural coating that just kind of happens on a lot of the shells that hang out here at the beach. So that is a purplish or a purple Tagalus. Oh, another shark eye. It's pretty good. All right, it's missing a little couple pieces. That's fine. You know, it's okay. I'd say it's like 80% there. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to that 80% shark eye. Okay, so this is a kitten paw. And they come in such weird shapes. They do. Sometimes they just look, you know, like your kitten paw. And other times they look really wacky. So that is a kitten paw also that just went, I don't know, just kind of went insane. But that is also a kitten paw. Ooh, a common nutmeg. Love that little spiral at the opening or the aperture. Not quite as huge as the ones we found last week at Dickman's, but that is a nice looking nutmeg. All right, what do we got? Alrighty. Next up is a lettered olive. Terrific. I bet you it's got some shine. I'll probably hold on to that. And a lightning whelk. That's a nice looking shell. You know, the color's like, okay, it needed to repair itself a couple times. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that. Oh, another fighting conch. Now, the shelling is very different in the summer than it is in the winter. It's a lot harder to find shells in the summer. So don't be disappointed. The weather's great. I love it. Super hot. The water feels wonderful, but it's, you know, it's a little bit harder to find the shells. But I will say at least you can be in the water in the summer. And while you're walking around in the water, you might come upon one of these colorful moon snails, also known as a gaudy nautica. Awesome. That's actually a great find. And all right. Okay, little beach stuff. Yeah, that'll pick right off. We have another little Florida horse conch. Terrific. Yeah, that's decent. Absolutely keeper of a shell. Okay, there's a little turtle nest, those markings in the background there. That is a turtle nest, and it is a lovely 84 degrees, even though it feels like 94 at the end of the day. It is summer in Florida, and it does get quite hot. Oh, cool. It's not perfect, but another shark eye, kind of making some noise over that. I'm definitely going to keep this. And there are moon snails that are lined. This one actually looks a little bit lined, but it is just your regular run-of-the-mill shark eye. Oh, rose petal talon alert. Another one of those bright pink, gorgeous rose petal talons. Oh, critter. I have no idea what kind of crab. Obviously, it is a hermit crab. It's taken up residence in a dark sereth. And it is putting on quite a little show for us. And so when you are shelling in the water, it's one of the things always just give it a good check on the shells because those critters really like to hide in there. So we'll just say hi to that little hermit crab. Keep it moving. Let's see what other kind of shells we can find. Oh, looks like I'm picking up a couple things. All right, we have another auger. Cool. I'm still looking for that shiny auger, although so they say it looks more like a bullet, and that looks really kind of more like an auger. So I'll just keep looking. And we got ourselves another nutmeg. Excellent. A little something something jammed in the aperture there. It's okay. Nice looking nutmeg. Ooh, I do. I love it when it's a mess. Oh, terrific. That's a banded tulip. It is missing a chunk, but since I haven't found any today, I'll probably hold on to it and then just switch it out. If I happen to find something that's like a little bit better condition, then I'll leave the broken one. See, like this one. So I'll go ahead, I'll hold on to that, and then the other one, I'll just leave here at the beach. Lovely banded tulip. So that is a juvenile fighting conch. A lovely little shell. So at this point, I think I'm going to relocate. The tide is going out. It's only going to be out for so long. So I'm going to move up the beach and we're all going to enjoy a little bit of beach time. Okay, there is this spot or this little stretch that I like on Fort Myers Beach. The angel wings like to hang out here, the crown conchs. It's a little bit on the muddy side, and those creatures seem to like that particular area, so that's kind of where I'm headed. See what else. Okay. Excellent. This is what I'm looking for. So that is an angel wing. rather muddy, and that is just fine. It will clean up no problem. So, whoop. Yeah, it's just muddy. It's almost like a clay. So yeah, I'll clean that up later. Not going to worry about that now. We'll just keep seeing what else we can find. Oh, another one. So that is another angel wing. And, okay, a broken one. And a fallen angel wing. So these are two different types of angel wings. On the bottom is your traditional, angel wing. On top, that is a fallen angel wing. You'll notice the end on the right, it's not really pointy. It's much more rounded, and it's got like a little curve also on the left. Got little elevated piece of its shell. So that was a fallen angel wing. You had your traditional angel wing, and then this is a false angel wing because that bumpy pattern does not go all the way across the shell. It's really kind of concentrated on the thicker part. So that was a false angel wing, and this is still so it's a shark eye. Oh, I'm still looking for one that's in real good condition. That one's a little bit, it's got a little bit of pieces missing, so I'm gonna leave that for somebody else. I did collect a couple. I'm gonna keep looking though. Okay. Oh, all right. So that was an angel wing, missing a little piece. That is a fallen angel wing that is also missing a piece. That is a crown conch. Awesome. All right, terrific. So that is a crown conch. Perfectly empty, perfectly awesome to collect. Not as spiky, but look, again, it's summer and crown conch, happy sheller. Oh, another colorful moon snail. So that is another Gaudy Nautica. Fantastic. I don't know why, I seem to find the colorful ones much more than I do the plain old shark eyes. Another angel wing, excellent. And I'm pretty happy. Like, I did come to this section of the beach looking for those angel wings. I suspect I see something else. I just kind of wanted to show you. Yeah, just all sorts of stuff here. Awesome. Okay, another one, another angel wing. And so I think the reason I'm finding so many is because they like this part of the beach. Another rose petal talon and a little angel wing. Wonderful. And a bubble. Okay, so bubbles sometimes make me think Wentel traps, but in this case, we're just going to admire this little bubble. Seeing what else we have. A pointed Venus clam. Kind of a boring name, but it's appropriate. That is a pointed Venus clam. Ooh, it's a little bit spiny. Yeah, so that is a spiny jewel box with this little white spikes on it. Awesome. The spikier, the better. Oh, yay. Another angel wing. I love that when you just, because I don't find them all the time. So if I happen to find a bunch of nice collectible shells, I will take advantage and take a bunch of them. So I am going to collect that other lovely angel wing. So about this point, I'm starting to notice some of the clouds kind of brewing in the background. It's partly cloudy. Ooh, it feels like 96. Excellent. Just the way I like it. Oh, and the beach is a hot mess here. Look at this. A cancelled semele. So within this mess, it looks like I went down and found myself one of those little semeles. Don't find them often, so pretty happy with that. And I didn't really get a good shot of it. I wanted to kind of show you because it has ridges going vertically and horizontally. So it's kind of neat. Yep. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a closer look of that really cool cancelled semele. And this rather plain, but I still find rather fun. That is a surf clam. And they're a little bit thinner in different stripes. So I kind of like to hold them up and see that they're kind of different colors. And a lightning whelk. Excellent. That is the Texas State Shell, the lightning whelk. Ooh, I see it. Terrific brown, shiny, pointy, lettered olive. Checks all those boxes. Love those lettered olives. Ooh, lots of fun stuff. All right, what do we got? a fighting cock. We have, oh, well, it's two angel wings. I'm probably not going to keep that one, but this one I will. Excellent. Okay, another gaudy. So there's a gaudy Nautica. It's been a little bit chewed up, hanging out at the beach here for a bit. And a prickly cockle, but you know what? Zero color. I know it looks like a little tan, but I think that that's an albino. So I'm going to definitely hold on to that. I am still searching for that albino olive. I haven't found that yet. And there are a bunch of shells I'm still on the hunt for. My time will come. I'll find it when I find it. And in the meantime, practicing sure is fun. Cool. Okay, so this is a Sunray Venus clam, but its base color is really, really yellow, and it's just got the coolest black stripes. Plus, it has a bonus drill hole. So I am digging that Sunray Venus clam. Really, really cool. Okay, how about this one? I've been trying all day. That one looks almost perfect. Gorgeous shark eye. Yay! So yep, just keep hunting. More beach you cover, more shells you're going to encounter. It looks like we got a big old cumulonimbus storm cloud. So that's what those real big, tall storm clouds are called, the cumulonimbus. And it does mean that there's going to be rain. So I'm keeping an eye on it. I see some other ones up ahead. It's time for me to head back anyway. So that's going to work out just fine. And along the way, we're going to slow down and see what else we can find. Yay! All right, a tiny, tiny little shark eye. Excellent. Now that is just a worn down crossbarred Venus clam. I had a feeling that it was going to bother you people. Like, what is that? Why didn't she pick it up? It's a crossbarred Venus. That's a coquina. Trying to see if there's anything else really just kind of sticking out that I can ID for you. If you happen to see something and you wish that I did tell you what it was, by all means, leave me a comment below. I will do my best to answer your questions. I do read every single comment. And I do thank you very much for watching and leaving those comments. Here we have two more little lettered olives in this wonderful little shell pile. I know it's mostly the arcs, the crossbarred Venus clams, the common stuff, but you never know. And these are the kind of shots where you guys, hey, you missed that. That's a pointed Venus clam. So if I miss something, hey, let me know. Or it's possible I did see it and I just chose not to pick it up. That's a surf clam. That's a little Dosinia. And a little crossbarred Venus. Definitely shells here. Lots and lots of them. There's a little, yep, Sunray Venus. So depending on what you really were looking for, today definitely would have been a good day at the beach. Looks like the wind is kicking up a little bit. Still absolutely beautiful. Love being out here. That is a giant Atlantic cockle, although technically it's not that big. It's kind of a medium-sized giant Atlantic cockle. Oh, and another angel wing. Wonderful. Terrific. You can tell it's an angel wing. It's got that pattern all the way across the shell, all the way from the left to the right. Looks like I got another one. So I must have been back in the angel wing section of the beach. And I don't know how it shows up. I've already been here. Very nice looking Sunray Venus clam. But let's take a look at that compared to that yellow one I found earlier. Yeah, that yellow one was really cool. And I'm such a visual person, so I like to kind of look and compare, so I figured I'd show you as well. Now, the tide has come in a little bit. It was expected, but it's going to be a little bit of a problem for me if I want to kind of walk down the beach. So I'm going to cut through those mangroves there. I do know this beach very, very well. And that's another, I guess, something to throw out to you if you're going to one of the beaches. Make sure you kind of have an understanding if the tide is coming in or coming out. You don't want to get stuck somewhere. But typically, if you just follow people that look like they know where they're going, you probably will be okay. So There's no one here right now. Like I said, I know my way around this beach. Look at that cool common egg cockle. Kind of neat. I don't find I've honestly that's probably like only the second or third one I think I've found. So that's a common egg cockle. Ooh, so that on top is a yellow prickly cockle, and then we have a jingle on the bottom. So two more lovely shells that you can find here at Fort Myers Beach. And like I said in the beginning, the rose petal talons, they're always here. I mean, they're always here. And they're fine. I pick up, one or two, but today I decided to pick up every single one that I saw, and there are so many here. So, with that being said, if you really have a hankering for those rose petal talons, go to Fort Myers Beach. I'm not going to say I guarantee that they will be there, but there's a really, really, really good chance they will. So those cumulonimbus clouds are looking quite threatening. Yep, there is rain over there. So it is time to skedaddle. It's about time to get off the beach, but we're not quite done yet because there is a critter that I've really wanted to see on the beach, and I finally got to. So this gorgeous creature, this is a ghost crab. They are nocturnal, so it's a little weird. No, maybe not a little weird. I mean, you're going to see them because they need to wet their gills. That's how they keep their gills wet, is by actually going into the water. And I really wanted to get a closer look without scaring them off. And so it's like that internal battle that I have. Want to get a little closer, but I don't want to scare them off. So that's what happened. So we're just going to kind of, oh, there's another rose petal talon. I probably went down and picked it up. So we're just going to watch this little critter, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and it does the cutest thing. Just give it just another second. Zoom in. All right, check this out. Oh, you thought that was cute? Wait, we're going to go double. Oh, I thought that was so darling. So that is a ghost crab, and they do need to keep their gills wet, so they will need to go in the water to do that. And the males, they're pretty smart. They build their homes kind of in the surf zone so that maybe a date will come by its little hole. So this little crab, I don't know if this is male or female, but it is about to go wet its gills. So it's going to play in the water for a little bit. I don't know why it was leaping around and putting on a little show, but I thought it was pretty awesome. And I was also reading that they will sometimes build a hole like next to a dead fish. So if they want a meal, they just kind of come out of their hole, have a little snack, and then run back in their hole. So I was really happy. I know I couldn't get too close because I was scaring them off, but really happy to see this ghost crab. And just because it was so cute, one more time. Cool ghost crab. So still making my way off the beach, but couldn't leave this cayenne keyhole limpet here. Yep, one more shell, a cayenne keyhole limpet. So that was really, really fun. Nice variety of shells, couple of critters. And look, again for August, I think it was pretty good. So here is the collection that we have. Happy to report no garbage. We have some of those fighting conchs, the giant Atlantic cockle, and then of course we got a bunch of those angel wings. I did visit the angel wings section of the beach. Some of the talons, the yellow prickly cockle, the pink, the rose petal talons. I got over 50. They were everywhere. Go to Fort Myers Beach if you want rose petal talons. So we have yellow prickly cockles. We got some of those buttercup lucines, broadrib carditas, spiny jewel boxes, some of those jingles. We got one of the little coquina, the pointed Venus clams, purple tagalus, the lettered olives, the calico scallops, calico clams, some of the sunray Venus clams, some augers. We did get that one lace murex, some of the banded tulips, a couple kitten paws, and then we got a lightning whelk. I almost thought that was a pear whelk, and then some of those colorful moon snails, the cayenne limpet, the horse conchs, and the crown conch, which was really cool. I mean, it was just like a really nice variety, and the nutmegs. I mean, there's probably some other ones I didn't mention. It was just a fun day to be out there. So thank you so very much, Patreons. Thank you. I know it's summer, it's a little on the slow side, but I hope that you're having fun going out with me and finding shells. Next week, we're going to the Keys. So I am going to show you the Florida Keys. We are going to look for seashells. We're going to see some. It's not what I expected, but I promise it's going to be awesome. So I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you again next Sunday.